Hey guys, it's Ryan. Welcome to Boring Talks. I am here with the fabulous and awesome Julie Basello.
Hi.
So let me tell you how I met Julie. So pretty much we worked together at Radwell International in marketing. I was doing video. We brought her on to do photography because my schedule was out of control.
And because he was shooting on automatic.
Because my schedule was out of control. Let's be realistic here. But pretty much we became friends while we were doing it. It was really cool. It was like I ended up really liking photography, so she taught me the photography side of things, and then I went and taught her video.
And now I do videography, photography, and social media for Radwell International. So it's kind of interesting how that evolved.
Yeah, and then I just love photography a little bit more, so that's really what I do.
It's because he's not shooting on automatic anymore.
That's true. I'm not.
We have a super treat for you guys today.
Us just together is a super treat.
It actually is. No, this should be really fun though.
Pretty much Julie just pulled a whole bunch of questions for us to ask each other and answered. So since this is my show, I get to ask the first question.
That's not fair. It's so not fair.
I like this one.
It's got to be a softball question to start off, to kick things off. You can't ask me like the meaning of life as the first 5 minutes of this video.
Why not?
Because it's just not cool.
It's my show.
I'm going to plead the fifth.
What is your greatest strength? I think that's a good softball.
That is a good softball question. All right, my greatest strength. I think my greatest strength is probably being able to see to the core of things. I think a lot of people, they deal with surface things. Do you ever find, like, when you meet people, everything is surface, surface, surface? For me, I see through a lot of stuff. BS, if you will. I mean, people will put a face out to the world, and a lot of times I see through it. And I think that that is a strength because it allows me to interact with people in a good way that works for both of us. Oh, here's a good one.
Oh, boy.
Whose life have you had the greatest impact on?
Yours, obviously. That's why we're here.
I wouldn't be on camera with anyone else, Ryan. Are you kidding me? Because anyone who knows me knows I'm never on camera. I am always in the background, behind the camera, holding the light, doing anything but being on camera.
She's not until I was doing video at Radwell, and then she was trying to take pictures, and I put her into the end of your video.
He did, and you know what? I appreciated that he did.
She made it twice.
It's funny, the videographer that I work with now puts himself in a lot of videos, and I'm always like, well, where am I? And he's like, you told me not to shoot you. So he listens. This one didn't listen.
I just do what I wanted.
So I'm getting more used to being on camera. I find that having been behind the camera for so long that I'm learning some of the things about being on camera that are important that I've always preached to people but not actually done.
Yeah.
Like sit up straight. Ryan.
Right, I know. I'm doing it like I
we're
need
both
to
like
I'm like I
we
need to
should
sit
know
up
better.
straight.
We're like
I always tell my models, I know it doesn't feel right, but it looks right.
If it looks awkward and if it feels weird, it looks good. That's the rule in photography too. Anyway, back to the question.
Oh.
Whose life have you had the greatest impact on? You've had an impact on my life for sure. I would definitely say that. But I don't know if it's the greatest impact. I'm sure you've interacted with other people.
I have. Honestly, I'm going to say I don't think it's happened yet. I think I've impacted different people's lives just because of what I've done between church and work and everything. But I don't think I have met that person yet that it's been the greatest change yet. I think it's actually
fair enough.
Still coming, because I think for myself I am still growing as well right now. I mean, not that I think I will ever hit the top.
I was just gonna say,
I will always continue to grow,
be growing.
Continue to grow and learn.
If you're not growing, you're dying. So you need to keep growing.
It's true. I always live by that. If you always
growing, learning, changing, constant.
So I'm like, sorry, something literally just like dropped in my eye.
I'm talking, you're picking your eye. It's all good. I think that impacts happen. I don't think there's one person that you have the greatest impact on. I think that you impact a lot of people in minor or major ways over time. Yeah. So like think of the movie It's a Wonderful Life. He thought he didn't have any impact and he was useless and he'd be better off dead.
Can I tell you what's actually hysterical that you just brought that up? I've never seen this movie until until last night.
Are you serious?
Until last night, my grandfather put it on.
How old are you? 34. How have you gotten to be that
Whoa, 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 whoa. I've turned 32 in 2 days as of shooting of this video.
32?
Yeah, I'm not that old yet. Gosh.
I thought you were older. Of course, I'm 32 also. Not. But I am the coolest old chick you'll ever meet.
That's true.
Oh, this is a good one.
Oh boy.
Do you consider yourself to be the hero or the villain in your story?
Ooh, definitely be the villain.
What?
Just because.
Why? I need to know why.
I have slightly of a god complex. As literally you just spit your water out. Just slightly.
Slightly. That's the key operative word, slightly. Okay.
Slightly have a god. Just slightly, everyone.
Where did you get this god complex anyway?
I don't know. I just was born with it.
Maybe it's
I guess.
Maybelline.
Maybe it's me. That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
We kind of joked.
I just realized something.
What?
I totally forgot to put lipstick on.
All right, pause. We have to pause. Now that we're back from our makeup touch-ups.
Have you ever smiled at a stranger and then wished you hadn't?
Yes.
When? Now I need to hear this.
After probably being drunk in WeHo, there have definitely been times where I've smiled at the wrong guy.
Ooh. By the way, I'm overdue for a trip to Cali. I have 2 people to visit. Janet, if you're watching, you're going to see me sometime in 2019. I'm coming to visit. You suck. No, I'm laughing too hard to visit. If your pet could talk, what would it say to you? I have a 24-pound cat, just so you know. I lost my little cat a couple months ago, but her brother is 24 pounds, and I think he would say, feed me.
That's what I was thinking in my head.
Feed me. Feed me. Feed me, Seymour.
Yeah, I mean, we're cat sitting, so...
It's not your cat.
It's not my cat.
He's like, he hates cats.
I like other people's cats. I just don't like cats that live with me.
Okay, fair enough. All right. What action or activity makes everyone doing it look stupid? That's a good one.
The Macarena.
Who does that, though? Who does the Macarena? At weddings. Oh, for God's sakes. What weddings are you going to? Jeez, they're still doing the Macarena. Welcome to 1990.
Or the chicken dance, you know?
Oh my God, welcome to 1980. Jeez. Here's a good one. This should make Ryan laugh. What is the most embarrassing clothing item you have ever owned? You have ever worn, not owned, worn. You actually had to wear it, not just own it.
Oh. So my favorite color was purple for a while.
Go ahead.
And my aunt, who I love dearly, she decided to buy me a winter jacket. I was in I think it was elementary or middle school, so she bought me an LL Bean winter jacket.
In purple.
But it was like, not like a dark purple. It was like this light pinkish purple. And
How old were you?
I was in middle school.
Yeah,
This
that would have been a little tricky.
Time.
No.
But it was the only winter jacket I had, so I got to wear that for a while.
I have to show you guys the most embarrassing thing I've ever owned. Okay, so I grew up in the 80s. I was like a teenager in the 80s, and no, the sweater is not the most embarrassing thing. I had these boots that were green and matched this green sweater, and they had like little elf things on them. So they had like little elf leaves on them. Like I looked like I was Peter Pan or something with these boots on. So of course, you know, it's like 1980 something. I've got green and black sweater, black spandex leggings, and green elf boots.
It's so good. I feel like those would make a comeback now though somehow. If you could do one thing illegal, what would it be?